I think that growing up, we kind of lived on the day-to-day. So every day was a struggle, and we were all about making it through the struggle. We have always been dreamers, and we had very vivid imagination, so kind of living above what was currently happening and imagining better for our lives. So that's how we kind of got through it. And I have a profound value of my home. I value making a stable place for my son. I think we both have a value of just maintaining a positive outlook and making things better, and not just for ourselves, but for people around us. We understand what it means to go through struggles daily and what it's like to have nothing and be on the verge of having nothing daily. So my mother had no education, no transportation, a lack of any assistance whatsoever, and we were very highly isolated growing up. And in an abusive household, a very abusive household. But my mother was a dreamer, and she read books, and we read books, and we escaped our reality. And I think we, and I say we, and I talk for the both of us, but we just, I knew I could do better, and I had to make it to the next day. So every day I just survived. So I went to school, and I survived, and no matter how bad it got at night, no matter how bad it was at school, I knew I would make it to the next day, and the next day would possibly be better. And I think the other thing that my mother brought to us that is very homeful and very special is this very intricate love of beauty. And so things were bright and things were special. So even if we had nothing, we had no food, we were living on a beach or at a homeless shelter, we would play a game. We would find a way to escape into something that was much more beautiful, because my mom, if she's anything, she loves beauty and she loves nature. And so we were just able to connect with it, and it was our saving grace because we read, we dreamed, we played, and we were able to make it through each day. And I don't know if we didn't have that, I don't know where we would be, but I think, that ability to, those coping mechanisms were instrumental in me being, successful today, me dreaming for better every single day and believing I could do better than where I was at. So I would say for me, education saved me. It showed me a way to live above. And it has really transformed my life. And it was basically because Sarah was able to find her way through education that I was able to grasp at mine. My journey was a little bit later than Sarah's, as I took some time out before I went back to school. But as I entered into college and started to kind of get into the whole learning experience, I started to understand the value of it. And there were key professors in my education that kind of allowed me to see what I was capable of doing, and really allowed me to get into the field that I'm in, and allowed me to understand the value of education. It was all about having people understand that we were worth something. We could do something. It was very nice to have Sarah going through it before me, so that I had that kind of support as well, because I would call her, and at the same thing, I would have no money. I'd be going through college. I left a very abusive relationship while I was in college, taking organic chemistry, intensive. And I was kind of homeless at that point as well. I really didn't know where to go or what to do, but I had people help me. People made choices to help me. And I don't know why they did or how they did, but all those little things made me get to where I was able to be strong enough to go on my own and make the positive choices. And what I found is it's all about making those positive choices, because I very easily could have gone another way. So for me, having people say, you're smart enough, you can do this, you've got this, keep going, keep doing what you're doing, get up every day and smile and try to embrace it and try to help others.